Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Ram for RamsTheNameCom, and today I'll be reviewing the Vampirella Poseable statue by Claiborne Moore, which is part of the Harris Comics version of Vampirella. So yeah, this is not the original Vampirella, this is like the Harris Comics version of Vampirella. And there's also two other variants of this Poseable statue. There's the black and bikini version. So if you want her to be wearing the black and white, the black bikini, and then have like is it like a? I think it's like a reddish moon in the background. I don't remember. And I'm using the box that this originally came out of as like the stand for my camera. So yeah, I'm not gonna be moving that. And also the other variant is the original classic Vampirella, which is pretty hard to find online. Like some people are selling it, but it's a little bit overpriced. I bought this for $25, even though originally the asking price for it would be $50, and this was made back in 2001, I believe. So yeah, out of the box you get Vampirella. Let me move this. You get Vampirella. You get the the tombstone of the moon, and you get the base, as well as a crossbow. Let me zoom up on the crossbow. There you go. You also get a pistol, as you can see here. My hand's a little bit too big for this. There you go. And last but not least, you also get the a wooden knife. And yeah, it's a very nice sculpt. And as I said before, this is a poseable statue, so she can only move her arm up, down this much, or back this much. You can rotate her hand 360. You can also do the same with her left arm. You can up this much, back this much, and you can also rotate it 360 as well. And that's it. You can also pivot her head left and right a little bit, but not that much. That's it. Fantastic. It's a poseable statue. What do you want? And the funny thing that made me laugh is that on the box it says, warning, not for children under 4 years old. So that means if your child is 4 years old, get him or her a Vampirella poseable statue. I guarantee he'll probably love it a whole lot. But anyway, if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know that I got into Vampirella comics recently, back in January of this year. So I really like her comics. I would actually say she's like my second favorite comic book superhero of all time now, and only one behind Moon Knight, of course. Moon Knight is definitely my favorite, and he will always be my favorite superhero. But yeah, Vampirella is now my second. And that means Deathlock, which was my original second, is now my third favorite superhero of all time. But anyway, let's go back to the statue itself. It comes with the tombstone, which is very well detailed. It goes back with one of these green vines all the way to the back, which is a very nice touch. Same thing with this one. So it's a very beautiful piece, but the funny thing is, it looks like one of those chocolate popsicles things, so lollipops that you get in stores. It kind of does. I'm not even joking. I don't know why. But anyway, moving on. Let's take a look at the base. With the base, you get this little lizard here. That if you look at the back of it, it may have like a little hands here, but for the back of it, it seems like the little hands are missing. It doesn't have any hands here. It's fantastic. Same thing with on the other side of the lizard. It has no hands. Just like engraved into the, the base itself. You also get a couple of mushrooms, another mushroom, more mushrooms on the side. You get some flowers on the other side. Got this little tree bark here, some stones, and yeah, it's a very nice base. I love this base. Very well detailed. Now let's talk about the Vampirella herself. It's a very nice sculpt. Everything is well built and well sculpted. Tone on the back, very nice. And where is it? Here it is. There's a little brown stain here on the back of her calf right here. I don't know why, but I got it like that. But that's one complaint. Another complaint would be with her lips. I kind of don't like the black outline on her lips. It kind of looks a little too cartoony. I don't know about you, but can I zoom in? Is there a way I can zoom in without this thing looking blurry? Let me see. Zoom in. Zoom in. Good? Good yet? Oh, come on. Do. This. You good? Oh well, my camera is not good, okay? It's not a good camera, okay? I can't zoom in. But take my word for it, there's like a very thick, cell shaded like lip outline around her lips, so yeah. It looks okay, okay? It doesn't look that bad. It's not that noticeable. And last complaint is with the way that arms are sculpted. If you look at her arms, it looks kind of oval shape. And it looks all like squished and bent. See it? You notice it right here? It's kind of like bent and squished in. Like some kind of weird cartoony oval. I have no idea how to describe it, just like that. But other than that, it's a very nice piece. Well, 25 bucks, but in reality it would cost you 50. I think you can notice it the most with here. You see this? Looks a little off. You see it? How off that is? Yeah. Other than that, that's all my complaints about it. It's a very nice piece. And he goes into a stand like this. And voila. Fantastic. Oh wait, I got one other complaint. One other major complaint. It's difficult to put her weapons on her hand. This is the only hand that can grab anything in this on this statue. So you can put her weapon in place by doing this. Not sure if I should do this off camera because, come on, piece of garbage. Okay, this is not a piece of garbage. It's a very lovely piece as long as you don't put the weapon in the wrong way. I have no idea how to properly. Let me. Okay, I'll be right back. Fantastic. Okay, I'm back. Fantastic. So as you can see here, let me just put the tombstone back. There we go. As you can see here, it's not very well placed in the crossbow. It will fall out if you just tap it slightly. But yeah, I managed to get it in her grasp. But I can't say the same thing about the wooden knife. Let me try the wooden knife because it's stuck in. Okay, the wooden knife wouldn't fit in properly. Wait. Okay, as you can see, let me show you here. It's very loose in her hand, and there's no way to tighten that at all. So, yeah, it just falls into place like this. But as you see, it's whoop. There goes the wooden knife. But yeah, there's no way to properly put that in. If you want, you can glue it in or something like that. But yeah, no proper way of putting it in her hand, which is one complaint. I like the wooden knife. I can't even put it in her hand. It's a piece of garbage. But yeah, where did I put the pistol? Let me see if I can put the pistol in. It's somewhere on this thing. It's somewhere. Oh, there it is. It was underneath the base the whole time. Let me put the pistol in. I think the pistol's probably the easiest one to get in. And watch out, you might, let me zoom in on this. Over time, you might loosen the paint off her fingernails, so it'll be less red and more skin color. See that? It's coming out. If you see on this one and this one, it's a little bit lighter pink than actual red, as you can see with this one or that one. Notice it? Because I notice it. The camera might not pick it up, but I notice it. Let's put this in here, and there we go. There's a pistol. Fantastic. And even though her posability is a little bit off or limited, you can pose her to do stuff like this. Like you can put her from a side profile, you can do it a front profile or a back one. I heard a lot of people prefer it like if you pose her like this. But yeah, it's a very nice piece. I love how very well detailed it is compared to any other statue I got. Well, not really statue. I meant like poseable statue. I got I got a Diamond Select Ghost Rattle statue somewhere in here. I'll do a review of that sometime in the future. But yeah, I prefer this one in detail than that one. Diamond Select didn't do a very good job at making the Ghost Rattle statue, in my opinion. Like, it's a little bit off in its detail, and it's hard to stand him up on the base itself. Like, the base will keep falling off the statue, and yeah, it's just a mess. And also broke his leg somehow by trying to jam it in there, on the base and stuff. So yeah, I really love this. I love the statue. I would rather it have like a better grip for these guns and stuff. But other than that, yeah, it's a very nice piece. If you want to figure out a way to properly store these pieces, I recommend like putting like the gun in here. So if you want the pistol, you just put it in there between the two mushrooms. I think that looks cool if you do that like that. As for the steak knife, I would put it over here like this. I think that looks nice. And as for the crossbow, I would just put it on a hand. For some reason, I think this is like the coolest weapon in this whole shabeel, if you would. But put it on the floor like that. And there we go. Yeah. So who do I recommend this to? Of course, just like the box itself, I recommend this to any 4-year-old. I believe they'll love the statue very much. So yeah, get it for your 4-year-old son. I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of Vampirella, I recommend buying this statue immediately. You can get it for a pretty cheap price online, but not as cheap as my price. I paid $25 for it. So yeah. And there's also another variant of this Poseable statue was actually a statue itself. It's not, it's not poseable. You can't move it. It's not plastic. It's an actual statue, and it has more detail than this one. But the thing is, you can't pose it. You can't put a weapon in it. So if you want your weapon, and if you want to pose it, then get this kind of one. So yeah. I guess out of 10 for a poseable statue, because I'm not going to compare it to like an actual action figure, because you can't do much with this. It's supposed to be a statue. It's not supposed to be anything else in that, So out of 10 as a statue, I'll give it like I'll give it a big ol' 8. It's an 8. It has some flaws to it. There's some missed paints, but that's kind of like to be expected. Like I already mentioned before, but she has like a beauty mark on her calf over here. As you can see right here, there's like a little brown spot right there. Very nice backside, if I do say so myself. And very nice body sculpts. Her face can do some work because, like I mentioned before, her lips are a little too outlined. It looks cell shaded, even though her whole body's not cell shaded. It's just her lips. And yeah, I love I love this tombstone very much. It looks it looks amazing, but a major complaint with the base, I don't like the lizard. For me, the lizard's not very well detailed, and it kind of stands out. It looks like something you get at like a doll store for your little kid. It looks like that kind of thing. But yeah, looks like I'm done here. So yeah, recommend to any Vampirella fans, or if you're a 4-year-old kid who wants an action figure, just get it for your son. Get it for your 4-year-old son. It recommended on the back of the package, so get it for your son. I recommend it. But yeah, and let me know in the comments down below if you want me to make more reviews like this sometime in the future. I don't know. I like pie. So yeah. So something else I gotta say. Oh, and for anyone who's a long-time viewer of mine, I think let me see. Okay, to look at my snip. Yeah, that's one of my subscribers. Look at my snip. This is not the statue I was talking about before, the one that I spent $108 for. That'd be coming back. That'll be arriving at my home in July 10th to be exact. So yeah, I'll be reviewing that around July 10th. But yeah, this is not that statue. This is a different one I paid $25 for. But yeah, I can't believe I paid $108 for that statue. But it's amazing. I guarantee you're gonna enjoy that statue once I review it sometime in the future. I don't know, like pie. But yeah. What else? Okay, there's one last thing I'd like to mention. They should make a statue like this for Moon Knights. Well, not like in this pose or anything like that. I was talking about more like the iconic Moon Knight pose where he has his two arms crossed and he's like laughing. His face is all cut off and stuff like that. and there's a wolf in the background howling at the moon. That would be amazing if they would make a posable statue like that. I'll love it. Another statue I would love with Moon Knight would be like him hanging off his mooncopter, and you can like hang it on the wall or something like that. That'd be amazing. Come on, Diamond Select, work on that. Have like Moon Knight hang out on his mooncopter, and he's like hanging on the wall. He's hanging from the ladder. You can pose him a little bit, but not that much. Look amazing. Come on, come on, Diamond Select, work on that. Come on. Whoever made this statue, Claiborne Moore. Come on, make it. Make the Moon Knight statue. Come on, poseable Moon Knight statue. Plastic, come on, let's do it. But yeah, I think this, I'm not sure, I'm not positive, but I think this company went out of business or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, looks like I'm done here, so yeah, remember to rate this video, comment this video, and subscribe on some more videos around. This has been me reviewing the Vampirella poseable statue as sculpted by Claiborne Moore. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye. See you later, and I'll be making more toy reviews like this in the future. Goodbye. See you later. Peace out.